What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and I'm super excited for this vlog because it's a little bit different than our typical ones. I just sat down and asked you guys on Instagram your assumptions about me and questions like this or that. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be cooking up my lunch, and we are going to sit down together, eat it, and answer all your questions and respond back to the assumptions. And today's sponsor of the video is going to be HelloFresh. And if you're not too familiar with what HelloFresh actually is basically like getting groceries for a full meal to your door. They offer a wide variety of meals that can be easily done in 20 minutes. Let me show you guys what's inside. HelloFresh makes cooking at home fun, easy, and affordable. What I love the most about HelloFresh is that they use almost entirely made recyclable content to ship your food. I got the pan-smashed black bean tacos, the sweet corn and green pepper chowder, and the crispy chickpea tabbouleh bowl. And as you can see here, each meal has its own little spreadsheet with ingredients on the front and step-by-step instructions on the back. So I just had to go with the pan-smashed black bean tacos, and I know I look like a mess right now, my hair is all over the place, I just got back from the gym, but I do know that this meal will take literally 20 minutes and I will be able to eat it real quick. All right, so it looks like we got our corn tortillas, our black beans, our jack cheese, our seasoning, cilantro, our cabbage, an onion, a lime, our Tex-Mex paste, our mayonnaise, and our smoky red pepper cream. And you know the cool thing about this is that it literally has step-by-step directions on what to do so you don't feel so lost. All right, so the first thing we need to do is pickle the onion. And then we also have to cut up half the lime. All right, I'm gonna be honest, I've never done a pickled onion this way before, but they wanna put it into the microwave. It says to cover with plastic wrap, but I don't have any, so we're gonna have to compromise. We're gonna do a paper towel. Okay, next up is going to be cooking the black beans. It said to heat up a pan and add olive oil. So I'm gonna add the black bean mix and the seasoning, and the paste. All right, now while the beans cook, we gotta make the cabbage slaw. So you're just gonna take one bag, then chop up the cilantro. All right, so now we're gonna take the cabbage, we're gonna add the mayo, the cilantro, and the other lime. And now that the beans are bubbling, it's time to smash it with a fork. Okay, so pretty much everything is done. I just need to now assemble my tacos. But I just wanted to remind you, head to HelloFresh.com and use code SamTaylor14 to get 14 free meals plus free shipping. HelloFresh is definitely worth the hype. I was able to get this meal together in under like 10-15 minutes. Let's add the cabbage. Pickled onions are legit my favorite thing ever. Some cheese and the aioli. Oh my god, look at how good this looks. I'm so excited to try it. So I know I filmed myself doing this, so I would say it took about 20 minutes. Honestly, if I wasn't filming myself, it definitely would have been half the time. But let's give it a taste test. They smell so good. Oh my god, the aioli on top is so good. So I just want to remind you guys again, if you go to HelloFresh.com and use code SamTaylor14, you guys will get 14 free meals along with free shipping. Highly recommend doing this. The pre-portioned ingredients means less prep time and less waste of food. And HelloFresh's carbon footprint is 25% lower than that made from meals from the grocery store. All right, so I'm gonna sit down and enjoy this, and then after we're gonna do the assumptions and this and that. All right guys, I am really excited for this. We are gonna be doing assumptions that you said about me along with this or that question. I'm just gonna say it right away, I did go through all of these and I did pick you know, a good chunk of them to do. But come on guys, I was expecting you guys to roast me with the assumptions. I was expecting you guys to roast me with these assumptions, but you guys are just being so nice. So we will start off with the assumptions, and honestly, I had a good laugh with all of them, but come on, I wanted to get some heat from this, I guess. So the first one is, you are very sincere and a direct person. You don't mind saying what you think. You are 110% correct on this one. I am very good with talking face to face with somebody and getting my point across. Conflict is not a very big issue for me. I'm very comfortable with saying how I feel, especially, I don't know, Taylor can probably hear me talking right now, but anytime anybody or anyone just says anything about Taylor or anybody, I'm the one to just be like, I can't, okay? I say it how it is. So that one's correct, okay? Next one, you are really bossy and you get your shit done with no excuses. I think I have my days with this one because some days I'm like, I just don't want to do anything. It is hard sometimes being my own boss. I don't like have someone else telling me what to do. So that is a really good thing that I do. I am like an entrepreneur on my own. I definitely have my days with that one. Next one, this one was really funny because this had like nothing to do with like my personality. It was, I assume you don't hit 1 gram of protein per your body weight every day. And I'm gonna say that is wrong because I go well over my protein intake legit every single day. I struggle at dinner time finding like a low protein option for dinner. I love protein. I love chicken. I love protein powder. I love protein bars. Like, oh my goodness, the options are endless. Especially my breakfast in the morning. My breakfast is always like 40-ish like grams of protein, and that's like a lot. I try to get around like 140 every day. That's like well over my body weight, but I just, as long as it makes my stomach feel okay, then I'm fine with the amount of protein I'm getting. The next one is you love going out, and this is completely false. I guess it depends. I can go out and I like to go out as long as I am with a good group of people. We talked about this a lot on our podcast about like the whole pressure of going out. I can only go out with a very good group of people. If I'm not with the right people and I feel pressured to drink and having fun to drink, absolutely hate my time being out, and I'll honestly probably do the Irish goodbye and just leave and go home. I do that quite a bit if I'm not having a good time and I just don't want to be out. So yes and no, I do like going out. I think I have my limit with it. I try to go out maybe once a week, and I could probably go like 3 months without going out and not have FOMO at all. The next one is, do you have a boyfriend? Y'all have been seeing probably my content on here, and I'm gonna say no, I don't have a boyfriend. I am very picky, okay? I'm very independent and I love getting my shit done in terms of work because I have goals with myself. I am an independent entrepreneur woman, and I don't like getting sidetracked from that at all. And you know, when a boy comes into your life, you can definitely get sidetracked from it, and I've definitely noticed that. But there are also a lot of key factors that I find in a guy that are really important, and that's gonna have to be obviously my whole entire fitness lifestyle. If you don't understand like tracking of macros, the bulk and cut process, supplements, like all those things, I just don't think that we would get along very well, just because it's my entire life. Like, it's legit my entire life. You know, I think it's really important that I have somebody that is like kind of motivating me, pushing me to be my best. And you know, that's just my biggest thing. All right, next up is going to be this or that. I feel like this was more common than the assumptions. I think you guys were scared to like give me shit, which is totally okay. Give me shit, I don't mind. But we're gonna move into the this or that's, and those were all really funny too. First one is Jihu sauce or Bowmar butter. I'm gonna have to go with Bowmar butter because I literally use it every single day. Jihu's, I would probably say I use like maybe like twice a week, depending on like what I meal prepped for the week. Obviously, if I meal prepped like tofu and rice for the week, then I'm gonna be using Jihu's every single day. But I could survive without the Jihu's. Bowmar butter, I don't think I could survive without, especially in my oatmeal. It is so good. Next one is gonna be lake or beach. I'm definitely a beach girl. Growing up in, you know, Boston, I was living in the South Shore area, and we have a boat, and you know, the open ocean is such like a mood for me. Like, there is no comparison to a lake and the open ocean. Especially being able to pull your boat up onto the open ocean on a beach. Oh my goodness, I do miss it a lot, but I am really happy that I do live in Austin and I'm still in the water. Somehow we have the Lady Bird lake along with Lake Travis, so those have been good. I've been able to go on the boat out in the lake, and also just being on a paddleboard over on like the sandbar over by the city. You guys have probably seen my Snapchat stories, which if you don't have me on Snapchat, please add my Snapchat. Is it SammyT711. Then next up is going to be coffee or pre-workout. And if you guys know me, you guys know I do not drink coffee. I drink coffee once in a blue moon. If I am drinking coffee, it is most likely a protein shake coffee, like the Super Coffees or the Owen protein shakes that have caffeine in it. I will not go to Starbucks or something like that and just get a coffee because I enjoy it. I would prefer pre-workout, but honestly I would prefer energy drinks over pre-workout. Next one is reverse lunges or Bulgarian split squats. I'm gonna go with Bulgarian split squats. I love those. People hate them. I get it because they hurt so bad, but I think that's why I like them, is because you get the worst burn from them. And hey, you know, after doing like 3 to 4 sets of those, you just worked your ass off. Next is going to be protein powder or pre-made protein shakes. And I'm gonna say protein powder because you guys can make so many different things with protein powder, like pancakes, waffles, oatmeal, a spread on top of your rice cakes. You can make it literally with anything. The options are endless. But with a protein shake, yes, it's convenient, but you can't really do much with it other than like just drink it or pour it over cereal. Next one is gonna be fork or spoon. You can only use one for the rest of your life. I'm gonna have to say spoon. Is that psychotic? Because, you know, if I am going to be needing to have cereal one morning, I can't be doing a fork with that, you know? I need a spoon. And I honestly, guys, I do like eating my rice with a spoon. Like, sometimes you can see me doing that with a spoon, because, you know, I like to get every last ounce of the rice in that bowl. So I'll use this. Next is going to be protein cereal or protein bars. I'm gonna have to say protein cereal. I honestly have been on such a kick with protein cereal, especially with the ready to drink protein drinks from Owen. Code SamTaylor20 if you guys want to get some. I don't know how long that code is active for, but you just pour it all over protein cereal or over cereal. I've been doing the Rice Krispies. That has been my go-to, especially post-workout, because, you know, it's a fast-acting carbohydrate, so super beneficial to be having it then. Oh my God, Savannah with the Mexican or Italian. Savannah, I think you should know the answer to this. It's going to be Mexican. I'm obsessed with tacos. I am obsessed with burritos. Girlfriend, you know this, okay? And then next one is gonna be, would you rather run 5 miles with your lift every day or never lift again? This is a hard one because I absolutely hate running. Field hockey and lacrosse have ruined that for me. I don't like it anymore. So I'm gonna probably, I love lifting. Okay, I'm gonna have to just say go with lifting and run 5 miles a day. Because I'd build up my endurance again, and maybe I'd probably like enjoy it. I don't know. At some point it wouldn't be like forced and horrible to do. I don't know. Next, oh, I guess this leads us into the next one. Lacrosse or field hockey? I'm gonna have to say field hockey. I quit lacrosse my junior year when I was at school in college because I wanted to go abroad. So I was playing field hockey and lacrosse, and I knew I wanted to go to abroad, so I had to pick one or the other. So of course I quit lacrosse because I just didn't really like it as much, just because I feel like lacrosse is a very selfish sport. You know, the score is so much higher in lacrosse, whereas field hockey, the score is kind of like a soccer game. It's very low, so it's just so intense all game because the scores are always anywhere from like 1-2 or 0-0, like literally you name it. A lot of our games during field hockey, we would go into overtime. I think my senior year, we went into overtime like 7 times, and just like games like those are just so intense. Like lacrosse, it was very rare to go into overtime, and it was just always so high scoring, and you'd be like, all right, there's another goal, like we get it, lots of goals. And people can get carried away with that in lacrosse and definitely, you know, hog the ball. So I'm just gonna go, I feel like I'm ripping apart lacrosse. I know I did play, but I did enjoy it. But I mean, I'm just saying all the cons for lacrosse, but I did love lacrosse, field hockey. I'm going to miss it, and honestly, I want to play a pickup league. I feel like that would be a lot of fun, but not right now because I'm bulking, so that would kind of take away from the purpose of the bulk. So maybe when I'm like cutting, going into the summer of next year, we could do some pickup leagues. Next is gonna be Navigate or Alphalate for gym apparel. I'm gonna say Alphalate. Alphalate is so comfortable. I have been wearing their Amplify stuff, obviously. It is my favorite line from them, and they're actually gonna be coming out with more Amplify colors. I think the first week of October, I will actually be getting a package from them, and I will do a try on haul for you guys. I wear a small and everything from them, but their Amplify is definitely the best. It's completely seamless and very lightweight, super stretchy. Chef's kiss, makes your booty look so good. Would you rather Bowmar butter or blueberries in your oatmeal if you had to choose one? I'm gonna go with Bowmar butter. You can do any other fruit. Blueberries, I love them, but I don't love them that much. Bowmar butter, oh my goodness. Y'all, you guys need to get your hands on Bowmar butter. If you haven't got your hands on Bowmar butter, you need to do so right now after watching this video, because I think I've talked about it like majority of the time. All of my favorite flavors are probably gonna be the cookie butter, the Buckeyes, a lot of their seasonal ones, which they'll be coming back out with, like the pumpkin pie, pecan pie. The macros on them are very good because they do add whey protein into the butters. So there's about 10 grams of protein and only like 10 grams of fat and like 10 carb. So definitely recommend. You can do it on oatmeal, you can do it on rice cakes, toast. The options are endless, but obviously I do it on oatmeal every day. So yeah, all right, well guys, that is it for today's vlog. I enjoyed doing that. That was a lot of fun, and I hope you guys learned a little bit more about me. I will definitely be doing a lot more sit down videos where I'm talking to you guys, answering your questions. So let me know what you guys want me to do next in next video where I do a sit down. I love y'all. Thank you for coming, and make sure to continue to support me by liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing to all of my content, along with using my codes.